Welcome back to another Premiere Pro tutorial. If you've been editing videos for a while, you already know editing isn't really the hard part anymore. The hard part is all the repetitive work that comes before you can actually start being creative. You finish recording, and then you have to go through the entire timeline, removing silent parts, deleting awkward pauses, cutting out mistakes, generating captions, and before you know it, you've spent another hour doing things that don't require creativity. They just take time. So today I'm showing you a plugin I've been testing called AutoCut AI. It works directly inside Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve and is designed to automate a lot of those repetitive editing tasks. This video is sponsored by AutoCut, but as always, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, what each feature does, and whether it can actually save you time. Let's jump straight in. AutoCut Silences. This is probably my favorite feature and honestly the one that saves me the most time. Open AutoCut Silences and it first asks what to analyze. Entire timeline, in and out points or selected clips. So you're never forced to process the whole sequence every time. Below that, you'll see your audio tracks. In my case, only audio track 1 has my voice, so that's the only one I check, leaving music or sound effect tracks unchecked, so they're ignored during detection. Click Next, and you'll see a waveform preview along with the noise threshold, the line that separates speech from silence. You can adjust it manually, but I usually just click Calculate by AI, and it analyzes the background noise and voice level to pick an accurate threshold automatically, so you're not guessing between minus 30 decibels and minus 40 decibels. Below that are pacing presets that control how aggressively AutoCut removes pauses, calm for a relaxed feel, measured for a natural rhythm that works great for tutorials and educational content, paced for something quicker, energetic for more aggressive trimming, and jumpy for extremely fast-paced short-form content. I'm sticking with measured here since I still want the conversation to sound natural. Then come the silence actions. Remove silences deletes them completely. What most people use, keep silences, doesn't delete anything, just detects them for review. Mute silences keeps the timeline timing intact but mutes the audio during quiet sections, which is handy when you need the video length to stay fixed. And remove silences but keep spaces removes the dead air while preserving some timeline structure. You'll also see J-cut transition settings, which start the audio slightly before the video cut, so edits feel smoother instead of abrupt. Click Process, and depending on your project length, it only takes a short while. Instead of just detecting moments where audio hits zero, AutoCut intelligently analyzes speech patterns, identifies pauses against the threshold, and builds a cleaner edit automatically. Once it's done, zoom into the timeline, and the awkward gaps are gone, the pacing feels tighter, and you didn't have to manually create dozens of cuts. Now imagine that on a 30-minute tutorial, an hour-long podcast, or multiple client projects a week, that repetitive time adds up fast. This is exactly the kind of task that doesn't need creativity, just automation, and it's the feature alone that made me want to keep using this plugin. Open AutoCaptions, choose entire timeline and select your language. AutoCut supports multiple languages. You can also load a previous transcription or import an existing SRT file, but I let it generate everything from scratch by clicking transcribe. After a few moments, you'll see the full transcript. If AutoCut misunderstands a word because of your accent, background noise, or a technical term, you don't have to regenerate anything. Just click the word, edit it, hit enter, and your captions update instantly, much faster than exporting, editing elsewhere, and re-importing. From there, the styling options let you pick built-in presets, browse community styles, or customize everything yourself. Font, size, color, background, stroke, shadow, position, and animation. For shorts, reels, and TikTok, captions are huge for engagement. So instead of spending 15 or 20 minutes styling subtitles, Just pick a preset that matches your branding and apply it in seconds. Click Add Captions and everything is generated directly in your timeline, fully synced and still editable later. For me, this removes one of the most repetitive parts of editing entirely, and it means I never have to leave Premiere just to get accurate, well-timed subtitles onto a video. Open AutoProfanity, choose your language, and it scans the transcript for anything matching its profanity dictionary. You stay in control of exactly which words get flagged, can ignore any of them, and can even build your own custom dictionary. Then choose how flagged words are handled, fully muted or replaced with a classic censor beep. Click Remove Profanities and the timeline updates automatically without you searching through the entire recording. If you make family-friendly content or edit for clients, this alone can save real time. Say you finished your YouTube video and now want it on Shorts, Reels, TikTok, or Facebook. Normally that means a new sequence, a new resolution, and manually keyframing the subject's position every few seconds. That alone can take another 20 minutes. Open AutoResize, pick your platform, TikTok, Reels, Shorts, or a custom format, and turn on AI subject tracking. Instead of manual keyframing, AutoCut automatically follows whoever's speaking and keeps them centered in the vertical frame, and you can adjust how quickly the camera follows movement. Click Resize Sequence, and within moments you have a vertical version of your project. No awkward crops where the speaker disappears off screen, just the AI intelligently tracking the subject throughout. For talking head videos, podcasts, interviews, or educational content, this saves a massive amount of manual keyframing. A few more tools, those four are the ones that save me the most time, but AutoCut also includes AutoZoom for automatic punch-in zooms, AutoRepeat to identify repeated takes, AutoChapters for automatic chapter markers on long videos, AutoPodcast for faster podcast workflows, AutoB-Rolls for automated B-roll placement, and AutoViral to turn long-form content into short clips for social. If you edit regularly in Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, whether that's tutorials, podcasts, client work, or just your own weekly uploads, I think it's worth checking out. I've left the AutoCut link in the description if you want to try it yourself, and a big thanks to AutoCut for sponsoring today's video. If you found this helpful, drop a like, share it with someone who spends way too much time editing, and subscribe for more Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and video editing tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.